We're alive.
What is up, Nerd Nation?
No, Hunter, I'm stopping you right there. What's up, guys? What's up, Nerd Nation? Welcome back to Film Nerd TV, and it has finally happened. I have taken over the channel. It's mine now. Screw you, Hunter. I'm not giving it back.
Screw you, Chad. It's my channel.
Bullshit. Who's running the stream? It's my channel now. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome to the very first episode of our Schmoedown recap here on Film. Okay, fine. Here you go, Hunter. You can fit intro in the show.
Oh, I'm allowed to do it this time. Thank you. I hope that kind of was a surprise, but yes, we are doing the first ever Schmoedown recap show here on Film Nerd TV. Tonight's match is the triple threat #1 contenders match between JTE, Rachel the Crusher Cushing, and Mike KO Kalinowski. I am not alone, as this asshole is with me, Chance Ellison.
What's up? I'm always happy to be here. It's not my fault your laptop broke. Happy to be here as always, sir.
And it's not just us two. We are joined by a good friend of ours, Sean Sandberg. How's it going, brother?
I'm doing extremely well. Anytime I get to talk about the Schmoedown, especially the day it finally comes back.
Yeah.
Super excited. Super excited to chat about this.
Yeah. So I want to bring this up. We are thinking about making this a regular every week, every Saturday. Saturdays because Tuesday and Friday we can both talk. On Saturday we can both talk about both of those matches instead of just one. But today we decided to do it today because it is the very first, I guess, season opener. So we are starting here, and each week after this is going to be every Saturday. So, Chance, why don't you start with your opening thoughts about this match in general?
Yeah, this match was when I first heard this match, I thought man, this is gonna be intense. This is gonna be awesome. I was mostly right, but still, well, we'll talk about how I was not right later. But yeah, this match was a great match, great kickoff to the new Schmoedown season.
Oh yeah, Sean. Same question.
This was a fantastic way to kick off the season. I mean, you know, we'll get into the specifics about it, but damn, did someone come to play? Like, my goodness. And as an additional side note, someone really didn't come to play. So.
Oh, yeah.
That, it was interesting because it was almost like watching 3 tiers of competition go up against one another. You had, like, the person that...
That's very accurate.
You had one person that, you know, maybe shouldn't have been there. You had someone in the middle who was a fantastic player, and then you just had someone who may very well turn out to be the champ at some point.
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to go to me. Again, I agree with these two gentlemen. It was a great way to open up Season 5 of the Schmoedown, and what a match between these 3 competitors. One of them just absolutely ran off with it. The other 2, one, as Sean pointed out, did not bring his A game tonight, and it shows. And the other one put up a hell of a fight. So let's go into more specifics. Chance, you want to start us off with some of your favorite moments, whether it was in the game, out of the game, favorite quotes, stuff like that.
First of all, my favorite quote from Mark Yell is let's touch some people. Because when he said that, I was like, wait, what? Probably like the best quote since give him that throat, boy. Great, good starting foot, Mark Ellis. Yeah, we're going over the stats. Like Rachel Cushing, we said Rachel Cushing came to play this match. Looking at her stats, she didn't miss a question. She did not miss a beat. Like all questions, even had something she could do multiple choice, she hit it. She got all steals that were available to her. She took it. She's absolutely just dominated this match. She's absolutely when you have a conversation about top 10 Schmoedown players, Rachel Cushing absolutely has to be there. She's demonstrated she ain't no joke. She's a powerhouse player. She just proved it today, taking out 2 heavy hitters in the league. So, wait, do we go to someone else now?
Yeah, I think that's the way it's supposed to go.
All right.
All right.
Go to Sean now.
My favorite moment, or actually, I shouldn't even say it's necessarily a moment, but it was a recurring theme throughout this episode of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown was Rachel Cushing's confidence and how much more comfortable she's becoming on camera. That was super, super impressive to me. Because you remember, like, when she first came into the league, don't get me wrong, she was always a great competitor. She always knew her shit. But now, like when JTE threw that fucking line at her and Kalinowski, where it was just like, I don't even know why I'm here. I'm playing against two second-rate competitors. And she goes like, shut up and play some trivia, and then we'll see who's second-rate.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, shit. You just watch this continual evolution with her. And that, to me, is my favorite thing about this match. I think not only did we see Rachel Cushing fucking dominate, but at the same time, I think we really saw her come into her own as a character, as a confident player, and as someone that is, in my opinion, going to beat Sam Levine when they rematch. And I love me some Sam Levine, but dude, she is coming for that belt with a freaking vengeance. Like, she is remarkable. So,
what about you?
Hunter, what about you?
I don't know why this brought out as being so funny to me, but one of the funniest moments of this episode of Schmoedown was every time in round 2 the wheel would spin, you would hear the crowd chant, Meryl Streep, Meryl Streep.
Yeah. Oh, that was great.
It was just like every time it would do it, you would hear Meryl Streep chanting in the crowd. Just like, people are wild now today, man. They are going wild.
Oh, but,
yeah, freaking Rachel, pun intended, crushed it tonight. Ha. Ha.
Just don't pontificate, and we're all good. we're all good.
I'm trying to think. I know she scored 20 points. I know Mike only scored 3 points, which, holy shit, how's that possible?
Yeah, I mean, that was...
I'm not sure.
We need to talk...
JT was like, what, 14, I think?
Yeah, JTE wound
up by the end of the game, yes.
14 at the end of the game, yeah.
So it was 3, and it shows how wide of a gap that was at the end of the game.
Oh, yeah.
And that was so, like, I haven't seen that wide of a gap in a very long time, especially in a 3-way match. And I don't know what was going on with Mike in tonight's match, but you could tell he was out of it some. Like, he was not playing the way we know that he can play.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
by
now,
the way,
no doubt. Like,
do you guys mind if I ask you a question before we move on?
Sure.
Go ahead.
You guys were obviously playing along while this is going. We're all a bunch of trivia junkies. How did you guys do in the first round, out of curiosity?
First round, I scored 4 out of 8, which isn't that good, but.
Did you get the bonus?
Chance?
I did not get the bonus.
I ran first round. I ran the table.
Yeah. See, I almost ran the table, but I blanked on the Billy Joel question.
Yeah.
But
really?
I haven't seen Oliver and Company.
I haven't either.
Really?
I've just never seen it. I mean, if I have, I was like 4, and I just don't remember it. So. But yeah. Chance, I literally, before you even said that, I was like, yeah, okay, just tell us about how you got a fucking perfect round. All right? I mean, but no. Rachel's a fucking animal. But I'm not going to lie. These questions, at least for me personally, I think that we find harder questions in our leagues that we play in, to be honest with you. Not to like disparage the schmoes or anything like that, but it was like I found these questions were like pretty tame comparatively with at least some of the stuff we've been dealing with lately,
Yeah. I feel like they did that because it is the series opener. And you wanted to like make it mixed of, a little bit harder questions, a little bit easier questions, stuff like that.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Our league
But,
just
like-
has fucking hell question writers, but
Yeah,
yeah,
plus,
Jimmy.
but like even then, like that kind of, it still kind of highlights how not prepared Mike Kalinowski came into this, just because like
Yeah.
he's usually on it, and I don't know what happened to him today. Maybe Brienne's rubbing off on him.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was just I don't know because we've seen him play so much stronger than that, and it's
absolutely.
he just,
Yeah. Like Janice addressed it. Like this is his worst game ever.
oh yeah,
Like hands down,
without a doubt.
no
I
question.
mean,
no question about it. This is absolutely his worst game, and it was in a. You know what? Maybe I don't want to be judgmental of him, but like sometimes in clutch situations, people come up short because they find that the pressure really gets to them, and maybe with this being a number one contender match, Kalinowski really felt like it was just like the pressure was really on him at that point. Plus, he was playing against a person that had beaten him already in Inner Geekdom and had beaten him
Two
two
people that have beaten him already.
Exactly. Like, yeah. I mean, he was playing against two people that had beaten him like pretty badly as well, and so. Yeah. I can tell you right now, when you have to go up against someone, even if it's something as menial as the Movie Trivia Schmoedown app, when you run into that guy that's whooped your ass before, you're like, fuck.
I bet.
Yeah, you're just like, I am not looking forward to this, and it plays a factor into your mind. You know what I mean? And so I think with Kalinowski, it may have been more mental than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, we know that Mike knows his shit. Don't
fuck
get us
yeah,
wrong.
He does. Oh fuck yeah, he does.
But it's that old saying of the lights get to you. I've been there before when you're live and you're in the zone and then you blank and you know the answers, but you're live. The lights are shining down on you and you get in your own mind more than anything. And that's what I think Mike did. Was he was second guessing himself a lot. He wasn't going with his gut. He was just frozen, pretty much. So
essentially, no, I was about to say, yeah, like when you're face to face with somebody, with people who have beaten you once before, like what can happen is you can get in your own head. This happened to William Bibiani a lot. This happened to Drew McWeeny this season. This happened to John Roca all the freaking time, and it's a little jarring. But okay, like do we think Kalinowski will bounce back? I think he will. I think he's gonna.
Yes, absolutely.
I think
he will.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what's gonna happen is I think he's gonna take some time. Go get some like second tier, well, not second tier, but like lower stakes matches. He's gonna come back up. I think he'll be in the conversation for title again soon. Now another question I'm gonna raise to you guys: Do we think that JTE? Do we think that the curse JTE is back, or just a little hiccup? Because lest we forget, 2016, he was awful. He was horrible. He could not win. He did not win a match that year.
He couldn't buy a win that year.
No, he couldn't.
No, he couldn't. No. Then he goes to 2017, where he had kick-ass year, the point where he was in contention for Player of the Year.
Oh yeah.
Now we think of Bibiani. We think of JTE or Bibiani was around this time last year also. Yeah. Where he actually came up. He won that match.
Oh yeah.
Do you think?
And let's remember that match happened right after Bibiani had beaten Andreyko.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not forget about that.
Where he set the record for most points.
Yeah, at the time, William Bibiani looked absolutely unstoppable. So that win was so much more impressive, given the fact that he was the first to do it. Since then we've seen chinks in the armor of Bibiani, but honestly, like the fact JTE was able to pull that off in such a high pressure situation, dude, that speaks volumes about the guy.
Oh yeah, and let me just say this to answer your question, Chance. I'm gonna say this is just a hiccup. I'm not a fan of the JT character. Now the dude, I can separate the character from the dude, but at least I can admit, like, dude had a kick-ass 2017, and even though he lost this match, he looked good doing it. It wasn't like Mike, where he just scored 3 points and got KO'd first. I mean, he tried to stick in there. it was just the gap was way too wide at the time, especially while the steals that Rachel was getting and all the stuff like that. JTE was on his game to the point where JTE and Rachel in round 1 were almost tied the entire match.
Yeah.
In round 1. So I'm gonna say this is just a hiccup and that JTE will come back.
Do you guys also maybe?
Do you think he's gonna?
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Jen. Sorry.
You got. Okay, let me finish my thought.
Yeah, no, go right ahead. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, basically what I was saying is, so you think JTE? Do you think JTE will have as good a year as he had last year, or do you think he's gonna go back to loser JTE one more time?
I don't think he's gonna have a year like 2017, but I do feel like he will have a good year. He's gonna have a good year, whether it's in what's going on, Jake.
Hey,
yes. I'm gonna wait till you finish, but we have Jake Marangoni.
Yeah, welcome, buddy. Today. How you doing?
Good. Yeah. Got some thoughts about the match, but I'll let you finish, Hunter.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. But as I was saying, like he's gonna have a good year, whether it's in teams or in singles. In teams, I think Team Patriots are gonna have a great year.
Yeah.
Just from the track record, I'm not a real fan of them, their characters and stuff, but they showed last year why they are the team champions. And JT, I feel like he is going to do better in teams, but he's still going to have an okay to good singles run.
So Jake, you're a little late on the game. So first of all, let's start with your thoughts on the match.
I thought it was a good match. It showed why Cushing deserved the #1 contender spot, and I'm still torn between who's going to win that match. But I was a little underwhelmed, and that mainly came from Kalinowski. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I knew that's where you were going.
I absolutely love him. He's one of my favorites ever. He's just so likable, and it sucked. It pained me to see him do so terribly in that match. I wanted him to. I knew he was the underdog. He was not the one to win, and it showed that the pressure got to him. I think the fact came from the fact that he was going up against two people who have beaten him already. So
yeah, and you're hitting on a point that we had actually just prior to you joining up, actually. So I mean, we're all kind of in the same boat on that one, at least in terms of our opinions. Let me ask you guys something in regards to Kalinowski. Do you think when you nickname yourself KO, when you literally nickname yourself Knockout, does that put an extra, bit of like added pressure to you? Do you think?
Absolutely.
Like it has to, doesn't it?
Can, and it can't, in a way. I mean, especially if you have this high standard for yourself more than anything.
Yeah.
And especially if you look at the fact that he's. Oh, sorry, Hunter. I was just going to say, especially at the fact that all of his losses, only one of them has not been at TKO or a KO. Yeah. McQueenie was a TKO. His both team matches were TKOs, and then this match was technically it was a KO because
he got KO'd. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, he got KO'd.
Like, a lot of his losses have been by knockout. So yeah, there is, I think, some pressure put onto the fact that, especially I think, even with the fact that he's now I think he's the third person to get a knockout in both teams and singles. And I think that added pressure was like, we're expecting you to get at least 7 points in the first round. We're expecting you to do well in the second and to get all your points, not even go to the third round because of that. So I think the pressure did get to him.
Let me finish my thought real quick. Again, it's more of adding pressure on yourself and meeting the expectations that the fans have for you.
Yes.
I feel like he was trying he was trying so hard to KO somebody in this match that he was getting in his own mind. He was jobbing off movies that he probably did know, questions that he did know the answers to. But
He
again,
knew the actors, he just didn't know the names.
What?
All right.
Yeah.
He knew the actors, he just didn't know their names. Like the
Yeah,
Search
and-
of Baron Cohen one, he knew it was Borat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's blind numbers.
Yeah.
And before we go to him, just joining us, we have Ryan Permisson. Ryan, do you have anything you'd like to add to this question?
Well, first of all, guys, I'm sorry for being so fashionably late. I guess I should throw this this shirt right here. I should probably throw it away and I should probably throw it away and burn it in flames because no, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that, Mike.
Yeah.
If Mike's watching this, I'm not gonna do that for you, buddy. I'm always gonna support you no matter what. But geez, Mike, this was not his day. He was way off base. I figured he knew the answers, but he just couldn't pull it out of his mind. And I felt so bad for him because of the 9 questions that were presented in round 1. I wanted to say, Mike, you know this. This is your easy questions. This should not be that difficult. Yeah. But it was. But today, it wasn't about KO, even though I'm wearing his shirt. In my mind, I had Crusher. In my heart, I had Mike. But today, it was all about the Crusher. She came, she saw, she conquered. She got the #1 contender spot. So congrats to Rachel. She killed it today. She was awesome. I could not believe that she took out Little Evil, but I'm happy that she did because I can't stand that little illest of evils and those little unpatriots. I'm so glad they got their face smacked to the curb. So thank you, Rachel, for doing so.
There's a question I want to
next order. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jake. You go ahead.
I was going to say that. Do you reckon that Kalinowski did as bad as he did because he was putting on a character, because he was trying to do Cobra? I don't know if this.
I mean, it's very possible.
But
he focused too much on the entrance and the style of it.
I don't think that helped.
Yeah, and like we've seen.
Another funny moment that I had was Brienne bringing him the pizza and him cutting it.
Yeah, like
scissors.
Like Marion Cobretti. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
that was cool.
I haven't seen this movie, so now I have to see it so I get the references.
Yeah, you'll get it when. You see it. You'll get it.
Go watch Cobra. Yeah. Cobra's amazing.
Yeah, it's a dumb '80s movie, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I liked his entrance. Him and Brienne working together is great, but he was just too focused on the entrance and the lights and the cameras and the character. He just couldn't get it done today. But I'm still happy with who won. But I did wish Mike would do his little Liam Neeson thing to victory. But it's all right. There's always another time. It's only the beginning of the season. We got a long way to go. But I cannot wait to see the Clash of the Titans between the Crusher and the Glorious One. I cannot wait to see that.
All right.
And speaking of the Crusher, real quick, we got first of all, the Schmoedown Spectacular. We got news that she was getting a new team partner to go up against Knapsack and Bobby Gucci. Today we got confirmation.
Really quickly before we say this, anybody that hasn't watched the match yet, A, why the fuck are you watching this? But B, leave now because spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, yeah, big time.
Big spoiler alert.
Actually,
anyways, we finally had confirmation.
Before you say it, did anyone know?
I pretty much knew it. I pretty much knew it.
Yeah.
Everyone knew. Everyone knew.
Oh, with the amount that Rachel was talking about how she wanted more diversity in the league, you had to imagine that the first thing that she was going to do was team up with a female partner. That had to be one of the options. Like, there was no doubt in my mind it was going to be Clark Wolf.
It was first, and it was going to be a female or both.
Or both, yeah.
One of those two.
Yeah, it was. I mean, yeah.
Right,
there was
I guess we can say
it.
Mind. I guess we can say it now. Her Rachel Cushing new partner is going to be the classy one herself, Clark Wolf. They're going to be the Shire Wolves, if I heard that correctly.
Yep, Shire Wolves.
Now I'm going to go around the table and see what everybody thinks of it. Let's start with Hunter. Hunter, what do you think about this new team formation?
I love it, man. Two of my favorite competitors teaming up, man. I mean, yes, I saw it coming. A lot of people did, but again, I go to predictable isn't bad. This is a good thing, and they are going to dominate the team league. I have no doubt about that.
Jake, what do you think about this new team?
Harloff had teased that he wanted to make more like super teams. These two giants forming together. Last year we saw Above the Line, we saw Critically Acclaimed. this year we're getting Alonso Duralde and his mystery partner. We're getting Clark Wolf and the Crusher. We're getting these mega teams, and I think this is what Karloff is teasing towards. And I'm a little upset in the fact that their first match is going to be against Dagnino and Lapsok, because I think they're easily going to win.
Oh yeah.
That's a fucking
in their first match.
Snatch and grab. Oh my god, that's a snatch.
Karloff is obviously wanting them to push on further to beat the Patriots. So I'm very curious to see what they do.
All right, Ryan.
Oh, you talking to me now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. As for a second there, you cut out. I was like, you said, I'm not sure. But anyway, what do I think about the new team? It's not surprising to me that she would team up with the classy one, Clark Wolf. I'm not the biggest fan of Clark Wolf as a competitor. I think she still has a few weak spots that she needs to work on. I don't think she's as strong a player as a lot of people are making her out to be. I don't think all the hype is there quite yet, but it's a new season. It's a new year. I look forward to seeing what the Crusher and Clark Wolf can bring to the table. Do I think they're going to be a force to be reckoned with? I think potentially down the line they will be, but it's going to be baby steps as we go along. I'm not going to say after their first match they're going to get a title shot, but I think slowly but surely they're going to work their way to the top. But I'm okay with the new team. Would I have been happy with somebody else teaming up with the Crusher? Absolutely. But Clark Wolf, I think it's a good start, and who knows where this team of hers is gonna go? We don't know yet.
Oh yeah.
No, absolutely. And like when they weren't saying who it was yet, I thought there was a chance. There was a chance it was gonna be Dan Merle.
Yeah.
Which if that happened,
thinking maybe
if
that would have made my dreams
happened,
come true.
Give the belts. Just give them the belts. Like they don't need to play. All they do is show up, and teams will fall.
The numeral order.
That would be crazy. But we got Clark Wolf. So what do you think about the pairing of Clark Wolf and Cushing, Sean? You don't want to talk yet.
All right. Well, I think that it's an absolutely fantastic pairing, to be frank with you. Clark Wolf. I mean, I'm kind of the opposite of Ryan. I think Clark Wolf, while she's had some hurdles, that she's had to get over and hasn't quite done it, I think that she's an absolute freaking monster. Like, you just have to watch her first match against Josh Makuga. Don't get me wrong, Josh Makuga is not the strongest player in the league, but the way that she competed against him, that's what speaks volumes to me. She banged off questions like left and right. And so with her and Rachel Cushing now on the same team, oh my God, like I'm tempted to say right now she's got a stronger teammate now than she did in Riley almost. Like, just with the way that Rachel's competed, she's amazing. Don't get me wrong. Riley's a legend. None of us can deny that. He's a two-time champion.
No.
Two-time champion, absolute freaking beast. But yeah, like, I gotta say, like, I'm super stoked to see what comes of this team. I am insanely excited to see what happens.
Let me
mind
say,
you, like,
sorry, go ahead.
To reiterate Chance's point, I would have been so excited to see Dan Merle come back because I mean he's my boy. For me, it's him and Christian are my two favorite players because Christian's the guy that
me too.
When Christian's what got me into the schmoes really. Like I like Ellis. I like Ellis a lot, and he's an amazing comedian. But Harloff's the one that really got me to enjoy the movie reviews back in 2010. For Christ's sake.
Jeez.
Yeah,
wow.
I've been here for a while, my friend.
A long time.
Yeah, I've been here for a while, and so, but yeah, I'm super stoked on this new team, and I can't wait to see them play. But also, it is a snatch and grab. They're going to destroy Dagnino and Knapsack. That's a fucking joke of a match.
Yeah, they're going to mop the floor.
Oh, that's
for sure.
That's a non-starter.
Yeah,
that's a non-starter.
They're going to mop the floor with them.
That's an answer.
Oh. I was just gonna say, like, a good teammate is someone who knows your weaknesses and can bounce off of you and help you out with those. Rachel, she is great at movies all around. She's more known towards the inner geekdom, which is something that Clark Wolf is not that good in. So they can help bounce off of each other with the geeky category superhero movies. And then Clark can help her with stuff like dramas, with stuff like, I guess, biopics and stuff like that. So they are going to bounce off each other so well. So I thought this team is just going to dominate.
All right. Well, that's it for the match talk. Now we get into next week. Next week we have a team number 1 contenders match. With top 10 versus battle of the tops, top 10 versus top that, and also a match that I don't think any of us saw coming. We have Lon Harris versus Cody Hall. Yeah, Cody Hall. So first of all, let's start with the top 10 versus. Let's start with the easy one. Let's start with Lon Harris versus Cody Hall. Does anybody think Cody Hall's got a chance of winning this? I just wanted to check.
Cody's.
Let's all just go with one-word answers.
What do you think of this match?
Let's all just go with one-word answers.
Because everyone has a chance, but Harris is going to win this one without a doubt.
Yeah, Harris.
Perfect round in his first match. He got a perfect round. He missed the bonus question, but regardless of the point, he still won. And he did. I think his first match, he was a little flawed because he didn't understand the game because he didn't go to multiple choice with a couple of questions, but. Yeah. You saw that he was one of the smartest people in the Schmoedown. He's like a Vivian and a McQueenie, where just years of film knowledge. We've seen Cody Hall in, I think, 1 or 2 matches, 1 singles match and a team match. I think he went up against team champs. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know he faced Harloff.
No, he did. You're right. He did.
Yeah. He did not win that match against Harloff, and I haven't seen it in a long, long time. But I think the professor is going to beat the student.
Oh, okay. And Ryan, anything you gotta say? Anything you gotta say about Lon versus Cody?
Other than the fact that Cody did post-game fantasy updates, and I know he does a lot of behind-the-scenes work for the Schmoes and Collider and all that good stuff, and he's great. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know anything about these dudes, so it's pretty much anybody's game. This is a match I'm really not all that interested in, to be perfectly frank with you. I don't care about this match. I really don't. To me, this is just another you know how in TV shows they throw in filler episodes that aren't really related to the main? Yeah, like to me, this is like, okay, we got other matches that we're scheduling, but we can't fit them in here right now, so let's just throw this one in for kicks because people are going to tune in anyway, so I really don't care for this match. I'm all about the tag teams, the real singles league, the IG, all that stuff. Lon Harris and Cody. This will be fine for like a matinee, but this is no main event.
All right, fair enough. And Sean, anything you want to add to Lon versus Cody?
Really quickly, I like Cody a lot as like just the personality and stuff like that, but I don't think that he has a prayer against Lon. Just
no,
let's also think about who was Lon Harris playing against in his first match. He played Mark Bernardin.
Magic Man.
Yeah, like
oh really?
Yeah, Mark Bernardin is no slouch whatsoever.
Oh,
okay? And the fact of the matter is he took him out in his debut. The more confidence Lon gets, it's going to become dangerous.
Oh.
I'm going to be frank with you. I don't think Cody, especially like, and I'm a young guy. I'm 24. But I think with Lon's, with how much more experience he has in all the years he's been watching film, I think he's going to destroy Cody just because I don't think Cody has enough years of watching film to actually to pull it off. Like that's the whole thing. Lon was insanely impressive, and I just think it's going to be really, really difficult for Cody to actually get the win. If he does, to me, that's the biggest upset maybe in Schmoedown history.
Yeah.
Like it's right up there.
I think JTE beating Bibiani is still the biggest upset ever, but this would be up there.
Currently, yes, but like I said, it'd be up there.
It'd definitely
right up there, no doubt about it.
Let's get to the actually interesting one. Let's talk about the battle of the tops, top 10 versus top that. I'll voice my opinion first. This is a hard one, but I think top that's going to take it. I think top 10 had their chance several times, and they've blown it every single time. And yeah, I think their time is done. I think David is a fucking beast, and I think top that's gonna roll over top 10 and get that title shot. Let's go to Sean first this time.
I'm in agreement with you that top that's gonna take it. What this really comes down to is the way that Matt Nost is going to play, because I think can we all agree that out of the two competitors within top 10, the stronger of the two competitors is John Roca?
Absolutely.
Like, I'm not making a controversial statement in saying that.
Like, no doubt, yeah.
Depending on what Roca you get, yeah. But usually yes. Usually that's...
Yeah, there's been one or two matches where Nost really came to play. But I just got to say, I think that it's really going to come down to Matt Nost. And from his track record, I don't think they're going to be able to pull it off. I've been saying forever to any friends of mine that watch the Schmoedown around here that John Roca needs a more solid partner. He needs a guy that's really going to like bring him to that next level, because it's not out of the realms of possibility that Roca could get the team titles back if he's got the right, if he's got the right partner. Like, I think that it's absolutely a possibility, but with Matt Nost, I can't really see it happening right now.
Who would you pick as his new partner then?
See, that's a challenging thing. I mean, but I think it's got to be someone that really complements Roca's talents. Because let's think about it. Roca's fantastic at biopics and classics and westerns and drama.
He gets the nerd crap, he crumbles.
You need someone maybe a little bit even younger than Roca. Maybe even a little bit younger than Nost, but someone that's had enough time. Yeah, that's got the Inner Geekdom categories on lock, but also knows their shit about film in general as well. So, I mean, if I had to pick one for starters, Dan Murrell would be the fucking obvious choice, because I think you put Dan Murrell with anybody and he's got a chance to win it. But
Cushing.
Cushing would make a remarkable teammate for Roca.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know what would be insane is if Roca and Riley actually teamed up. If Riley came out of retirement, that would be like, as a super team. I think that could be really good as well.
How about Draco?
And Draco would be great too. But yeah, and Draco's no slouch in any realm. But yeah, it really comes down to Matt Nost, in my opinion. I've been blathering on for long enough, so let's move it over to Ryan.
The pizza guy.
Ryan.
Yeah, they keep calling Nost the pizza guy. I'm sick of that. Yeah, you know what? I've been an Outlaw fan ever since I started watching the Schmoedown, just because of his intensity, his passion, his drive, just everything about him, and the cowboy hat, his swagger, the way he carries himself, the way he talks trash. At least when he was a heel, he talked really good trash. When he becomes a babyface, he's lost a little bit of the trash talking edge. But hey, it's a new year, Roca. You can get it back, brother. I'm an Outlaw fan, so I'm going top 10. I have to, because Roca, Nost, as much as Nost, gets a few things wrong, and he's had a few mishaps here and there, like a lot of teams do, a lot of competitors do in the movie trivia Schmoedown. I think they can bring it back. So I'm going with top 10, baby. I got to go top 10 because of Roca. He's my boy, and I still got my Outlaw shirt. I'm never getting rid of that. So go top 10.
Okay, fair ball.
Jake, what do you got to say about this match?
When I saw DC Movie Notes versus Top Dat, I was always thinking to myself, if Eric Goldman does at least okay, then Top Dat are going to win. Because in the past, he has certainly been the Matt Nost of Top Dat. And he absolutely impressed me with that match against DC Movie News. He got 7 questions right. He only missed the first question. I think Top Dat have got it. If Goldman plays like that, I think Top Dat have got it. I think it's going to be closer than what a lot of people may think. I don't think it's going to be a TKO. I think it's going to come down to 1 point. But I do believe that it's going to be in the favor of Top Dat.
Top Dat. And Hunter, what do you think about this upcoming match?
Oh, and did Hunter die?
And Hunter.
Okay. It's happening for you too? Okay.
Yeah, it's happening for all of us.
Okay.
He's literally just going like this to all of us. Which is kind of
I thought it was just me. Okay, well, either way. So what I'm doing right now is... Oh, wait. Is he back? He is not.
No, I don't see him.
Okay, well, Well, I'll keep going with the show right now. I'm just gonna write question mark for him.
Yeah.
I'm currently keeping track of our predictions right now. Currently, we are all in agreement on Lon Harris versus Cody Hall, except for Ryan, who does not care. Douche. I'm kidding.
I'm in the minority.
And then we got here's our scoreboard. Three out of 4 of us are in favor of top of that, except for Ryan. Once again, the outlier going for it. Top.
So one of these kids is not like the others.
That's right.
I'm on an island by myself, and I'm okay with that.
One of these kids ate the lead off their Pokemon toys when they were a kid. We're not going to say who.
I wonder who that could be.
It was Hunter.
Anyway.
Gee whiz.
At risk of sounding like a kiss ass to the person running the stream right now, you know who'd make an excellent partner for John Roca?
Who would?
Chance Ellison.
That would be true.
No, stop it. Thank you.
Fact.
I appreciate it.
No, like I'm really not trying to kiss your ass on that one. I actually genuinely mean that one.
He's only the Energatum champion, yeah.
Yeah, and the Marvel TV Marvel TV champion, and then on top of that, he might become comic book champion. So he might be holding 3 belts.
I hope so.
At one time. So
that's a lot of belts and a lot of records.
I'm in contention for many belts here on Film Nerd TV and other places, but
after you run out of 2 shoulders and a waist, where the fuck are you going to keep the rest of them?
On the tie rack?
What do I do? I got one around I turn it into a headband and wear it around my head. I get bigger pants. You know what I do? I do like the Tommy Wiseau move where he wears like 3 belts to keep his pants up.
See, I was going to make a way darker. I was going to make a way darker joke and say, so long as you don't David Carradine yourself with one of them, I think we're all good.
Okay, yeah. I say we just end it here, folks.
Does someone call a barista? Because this shit just got dark.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Before we go, let's just end the show right here. Of course, I don't know where our our benefactor Hunter is. He just dropped off the call. Anyways, I'm Chance. That is Sean Sandberg. That is Ryan Permisson. And that is Jake Marangoni. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week for the next Schmoedown recap. Until then, thank you for watching, and goodbye.